Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Gervonta makes a chilling statement amidst Frank Martin fight rumors. It's been nearly a year since Gervonta got back to the sweet sands. However, fans might just get to witness his comeback to the sport soon enough. The Baltimore native last appeared in the ring in April last year when he knocked out Ryan Garcia. And now rumors suggest he might take on Frank Martin. The slated date for the potential fight is set to June 15, and adding to the excitement, Tank Davis just issued a statement hinting at a nail-biting showdown. Turning to social media, the WBA lightweight champion made his thoughts known to the public today. Leonard Ellerby responds to Gervonta. Early today Davis wrote, "I don't know nothing about nothing, but somebody gonna slip soon," even though there hasn't been an official announcement to confirm the fight as of right now. The CEO of Davis' former promotional company Leonard Ellerby hinted at the fight being finalized. He wrote back, "Mark it down." Despite Davis' popularity and impeccable skills, Martin is no pushover. Boasting an impressive 80-0 record, the Detroit native has a total of 12 knockout wins. If the fight becomes real, Martin will be desperately looking to help Davis' undefeated run. However, Martin isn't the only potential opponent the Baltimore native had the option to fight. Gervonta vs Frank Martin showdown expected on June 15th. WBA regular lightweight champion Gervonta vs Frank Martin is reportedly being planned for June 15th in a PBC event on Amazon Prime pay-per-view. Boxing Scene reports that Davis-Martin is being targeted for the June 15th date, and hopefully it goes down on that date without any heats-ups. Assuming that PBC does not fold by next June, this fight has a chance of happening. It would be a mistake for Al Heyman of PBC to provide this fight in the 75 range on Amazon Prime pay-per-view because it might not sell. Interestingly, Tank turned down a massive $10 million offer by promoter Eddie Hearn to fight Conor Benn next. Hearn said that Tank could have made $25 million for that fight, and he wishes Gervonta luck making similar money fighting Frank Martin. Davis looks to continue dominance. Tank Davis will be coming off a 14-month layoff since his last fight against Ryan Garcia last April. Davis has had legal problems and the general casualness you see from fighters after they make a lot of doubt which work their ambition. Martin is a decent opponent for Tank Davis. He's not great, but he is not as poor as many of the fighters the Baltimore native has fought during his pro career. You would like to have seen Gervonta fight one of the talented fighters in the lightweight division, like Andy Cross or Shakur Stevenson, instead Martin, who barely beat Artem Harutyunyan in his last fight in July. If PBC helps, Tank vs the Ghost Martin will bring in many pay-per-view buys on Amazon Prime pay-per-view, they could be disappointed. There is no demand from boxing fans to see Tank Davis fight Martin. People want to see Tank Davis fight one of these fighters: Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, William Zepeda, Raymond Muratalla, Keishon Davis. The 29-year-old Frank Martin will give Tank Davis some rounds, but he would fall once Gervonta puts the head on him, like in his sparring video with Haney. Martin's last opponent, Artem Harutyunyan, was giving him grief through 7 rounds until fighting in the last 5, allowing Frank to come on to pull out the 12-round decision victory. Then Haney accuses Ryan Garcia of playing crazy to promote their fight and now to let it post. Then Haney incites his grudge match against Ryan Garcia is still going ahead on April 20th, and that his bitter rival is simply playing crazy to promote it. Garcia, 25, has raised concerns about his mental health in recent days after making a series of worrying posts on social media. Yet after suggesting his phone has been hacked on Monday, 24 hours later, the boxing star embarked on another alarming rant in which he alleged he was raped by a family member at the age of 2 and recently witnessed human trafficking. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.